each other. It's like two heavyweight fighters trading haymakers, and ultimately it comes down to which guy, which team is standing last.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Moves the pocket. It's McMillan. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Farmer. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this deep.
Throwing Raiola. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to Johnson. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on second down. The ride. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, he's got some space. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Play action with Raiola. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. When you can get out of your stance and win around the edge to get to the QB, not many guys do it as well as that.
He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Complete in the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting them on the ground.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the... Makes a catch. And he's into the end. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. The handoff to Johnson. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top So you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Here comes the heat. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Second and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeps it on the ground. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Left side is Miller. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Plows his way ahead. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Raiola throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Miller. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. On play action. Moves to his right. And he'll step into the end zone. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Here's Raiola to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And they'll stop him short of the 1st down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Now the Knights will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its 2nd. He's got his man across the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's Raiola to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Raiola to the air again. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll ride him again. Breaks into the open. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The run inside. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Right side, it's Smith. Makes the catch, and he's free. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Lets it fly. Touchdown. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll give it to Johnson. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Throwing Raiola. Out wide right, it's Johnson. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls.
To the back. Looking for room at the 25. Down he goes.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive?
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Selling the fake. Buying a little time to his left. Fires to the wideout. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. This time they'll go to the running game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Raiola. Rush right in his face. Wide open. He makes the catch. The handoff to Johnson. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. To the air. It's Bentley. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
What do you want?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. And they gambled in their own. gets inside. It's Johnson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. Sells to fake. Rolls right. He'll pull it down and run. Makes a deep grab. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. Here's Raiola to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will be... Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Right side, it's Miller. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bearcats right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Here's Raiola to throw. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it the other way. And after making the interception, they'll run it. They want to take their time here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Taken in by Smith on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. Sets his feet. It's Bentley. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rushes on. Might have a chance. And he rolls into the house. The give on the counter. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Enough to move the chains. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bearcats! It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.